Hey guys, Laura here from Kin. We're in the Kin Movement Studio, and we have a short power class that is going to focus on strength and balance in our standing postures. So we're going to move through a little bit of vinyasa and then come into some different poses that we hold and really build strength from our foundation, so from our feet, up the legs, into the core. So let's actually get started with a really wide leg stance, just to start to warm up the legs and the breath a little bit. Okay, so lower down, let's inhale, sweep the arms up high, and exhale here. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Good, keep going. We'll start to pick up the pace a little bit as we build a little bit of warmth and energy in the whole body. And try to really press through the feet. So feel those heels rooted and grounded. Straighten the legs out completely. And then bend and maybe sit a little lower now. Okay, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out, relax the arms. Come to stand at the top of your mat. And let's take the arms up overhead as we inhale. And exhale to fold over your legs. Good, inhale, rise halfway. And then exhale, fold, and let's step right on back to downward dog. So sit bones go high, plant the hands, lift the hips high. Drop the head, take a big breath in. And a breath out. Let's come right into our strong plank pose. Engage the belly, either lower the knees or keep them lifted. Lower through chaturanga, so elbows in. And then inhale, lift the chest. And exhale back, downward dog. Okay, let's take the right leg high, back and up behind us. Just take a moment to bend your knee and circle that knee around, getting into the hip. Gently waking everything up. And then circle the other way. And then place the right toes down, bend your knees so feet are together, and then press forward towards plank pose, but spin the chest open to the right edge of your mat and come right into your side plank. Good, so let's feel some strength and power here, engaging through the obliques, staying lifted through the bottom of the left hip, pressing down through the left hand, right arm is high, everything active. And holding for 3, 2, and 1. Back to center and back into downward dog. So press the hips back and up. Now lift your left leg high. Let's do the same thing. We'll bend our knee and we'll begin to circle around, just getting into the left hip. Might feel a little different, change direction. And then set your left foot down, so feet are close. Bend the knees, shift forward towards plank, and then begin to spin the chest open to the left. And come into your side plank on the other side. So the right hip is lifted. Press down a lot through that bottom hand. Core muscles are on. And the breath is smooth and deep. And right away we can feel the power in the body coming right into these poses and holding. Good, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, downward dog. Stretch the hips high. Press forward into your plank pose, lower through chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale back, downward facing dog. Good, from here we're gonna look to the hands and step our right foot forward. So we'll begin on the right side, plant that foot down so you come into your low lunge or runner's lunge. Sit bones pointing back, heart reaching forward, and pretty light on the fingertips here. And smooth breath in and out. Let's press into the front foot and lift the belly and chest off the front thigh, coming into our power lunge. So engage your belly, reaching back, And then take an inhale and extend the arms forward, and an exhale to reach them back. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale back. Inhale, and exhale. And then plant the hands down, and let's come into lunge twist from here. So keep your left hand down, but rotate your chest open to the right, and then take the top arm high. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then right hand comes down, and we're gonna revolve. So spin the back heel down and in, open the chest now to the left, taking that left arm up over left shoulder, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and from here, all we're doing is pressing into the front foot and tipping the upper body up. So stay low in the hips, keep the front knee bent, and we're in warrior 2 pose. Reaching forward, reaching back, looking out over the front fingertips, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, peaceful warrior 1. Tip the upper body back. Good, stay low in your lunge. Keep your front knee bent, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to center, 1. Good, let's transition with right forearm on the thigh, left arm extending forward over the left ear. Now you've got an option here. You can keep your elbow resting lightly on the front thigh, or you can extend the bottom arm forward. Super strong here through the torso, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pivot the chest down, back into our lunge, back to downward dog. Let's take it forward to plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And left side, left foot steps forward. Low lunge. So let's get started here. Remember, light on the fingertips. Sit bones pointing back, breath turned on. Into power lunge, so we're gonna press up a little higher, belly and chest hovering over the front thigh, arms extended back, press down a lot through the front foot. Now inhale, reach the arms forward, exhale back. Inhale, extend forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back, and then take the hands down around the front foot, back into low lunge for lunge twist. So keep your right hand down, spin the chest to the left. Top arm goes high, just ringing out. That should feel good in the outer hip and through the spine. Now take your left hand down and let's revolve. So spin that back heel down and then open the chest, peel on open to the right. Right arm goes high. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, keep your hips low, keep your front knee bent, 1. Here we go, power up to center, warrior 2. Here we are, reaching forward and back. And this is a powerful pose. You can feel it. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tip the upper body back. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to center, 1. Good, right into extended side angle. So left forearm on the thigh, take the right arm over the right ear. Chest is open wide. So we modify, we keep that little rest, or we extend the bottom arm and turn it up a little. Find your spot, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, pivot the chest down, 1, back into low lunge, back to downward dog. Let's move through a vinyasa, so plank pose, chaturanga, upward dog, inhale, and downward dog, exhale. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Second set, adding on a little more power and balance. Right foot forward, low lunge, Come into lunge twist. And back to center. Moving a little quicker, revolve it. Spin the back heel down, open the chest to the left. And then from here, place the left hand onto your left hip. Look down in front of the right big toe, and we're gonna press up into a balance half moon. So we're coming to stand on the right leg. Float the back leg up in line with your hip. And breathe here. So as you press down through the right foot, you lengthen out that bottom leg. And you start to extend the spine as well. So reaching out from the hip space. And maybe the top arm floats high. Balance, hold, breathe. Try your best to even the weight out underneath that bottom foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your back leg lifted, guys, but start to spin your chest down towards the floor. So we come into sort of a standing split stretch. Back leg is high. Bow the forehead in. And then inhale, lift the chest up halfway and slide your left fingertips in front of your right toes, and we'll revolve. Revolved half moon. So opening the chest now to the right, keeping that back leg lifted. Top arm flies high. Hold and breathe. Long torso for 5, 4. Try to keep the back leg lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, standing split. And then lower the toes to the back of the mat. Spin the back heel down for a second set of warrior 2. Cartwheel up. Get a little lower. That might mean taking the feet a little bit wider. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peaceful warrior. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle pose. Maybe both arms. Here we go. Holding 5, 4. Chest open. 3, 2, and 1. Pivot down to the mat. Step back into downward dog. Take it forward to plank pose and lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. And left foot forward. Low lunge right into lunge twist. Here we go on the other side. So rotate the chest around to the left, top arm high. And then left hand down, and let's revolve the other way, right? So we're moving a little quicker. Open the chest to the right. Top arm goes high. And then place your right hand onto your right hip. Take a look out in front of your left big toes, so find a spot to focus on. Step your back foot in a little, and then find your balance on the left leg. Hover that right leg up in line with the hip. Start to feel everything stacking, and maybe float the top arm. Don't worry if you fall out of this, it's a balance. You can just come back in whenever you're ready. Awesome, let's start to spin the chest down now into our standing split stretch. Dropping the forehead in, keeping that back leg lifted high. And then lift the chest up halfway and slide the right fingertips in front of the toes to revolve. Keep that back leg lifted as you start to spin your chest towards the left. And top arm goes high. Holding for 5, 4, keep the back leg lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, standing split. Folding in, back leg high, and then place the back toes. Well done. Step back, downward dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, child's pose. Take the hips to the heels. Just give yourself a little sway here, side to side. And then walk your hands in towards your knees. And just go ahead and tuck your toes under and come into a squat. Knees are wide, right? So just dropping the butt over the heels. And then press through the feet to come all the way up. Roll the shoulders out. And we're gonna finish off this short power practice with eagle pose, so a strong standing balance. So let's take the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left, crossing at the elbows and again at the wrists. Try to level the shoulders and then soften the knees and take the right leg up and over the left. If you can, try to hook those toes around the standing calf. Lower down, but keep the chest nice and lifted here. Feel the power coming up through that left foot. Evenly balanced between heel and toe mound. The core is turned on, focus is strong and deep. Good. From eagle pose, we're gonna hang on to this balance, unwind the right leg, and start to extend the right foot back behind as we tip down into a variation of warrior 3 pose. And then we're gonna unwind the arms into cactus arms, opening up the chest space and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand 1. One more side. Eagle pose on the left. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, left arm under the right. Wrap it up. Soften your knees and take your left leg up and over the right. Let's hook those toes. Lower down and find the weight evenly between heel and toe mound. And then sit proud through the chest. You can even lift the elbows off the chest space a little. One or two more breaths right here, balance and hold. And let's start to unwind, left leg, really working that balance, trying not to set the foot down, and just transitioning right into warrior 3. Okay, left hip bones tipping down, and then unwind the arms into cactus arms. Energize the hands by spreading the fingers really wide. Chest is tipping down, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand. There we go. Standing on both feet for a moment. Feel the weight evenly under both feet. Big energizing breath in. Exhale it out. Let's add the arms. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, drop it out of the fingertips. Do that again. Inhale up, exhale, and one more time. Inhale, exhale. There we have it. Nice short power practice. I hope you're feeling amped up and ready to go for the day. Thanks for joining. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below. And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsight.